Once upon a time, there lived a sweet little girl named Lily. Lily lived with her mother and father in a small house on the edge of a large, dark forest. On the other side of the forest, there was another small house where Lily's grandmother lived. In the heart of the big, dark forest, there lived a large, wicked wolf. One day, Lily's mother said, "Your grandmother is sick, Lily. Take this cake to her, but never stop on the way." And so, Lily set out on the path through the large, dark forest. She looked around, constantly checking, but couldn't hear a sound or see anyone. But who would she encounter? Without, the big, wicked wolf smiled a wicked grin and said, "Good morning, dear. What are you doing here?" Lily replied, "I'm going to my grandmother's to give her a cake." The wolf had a plan. He smiled and said, "Doesn't your grandmother like some of these beautiful flowers?" Lily said, "Great idea." She then stopped to pick a large bouquet of those flowers. At that moment, the big, wicked wolf ran off into the path of the large, dark forest. Finally, he reached the grandmother's house. The wicked wolf licked his lips and thought, "I am really hungry." Then he knocked on the door. The wolf growled and said, "Hello, Grandma. It's Lily." The grandmother thought, "This sounds like the big wicked wolf," and quickly hid under the bed. The wolf entered the house, looked around, but couldn't hear a sound or see anyone. He was hungry and his stomach was rumbling. He growled, saying, "No one's here, no problem. Little Lily will be here soon, and she's kind and can satisfy my hunger." The wolf quickly put on the grandmother's clothes and her cap. Then he jumped into bed and pretended to sleep. The wolf snored and grumbled, saying, "Hey, hey, 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 Lily will never know that I am the wolf." After a while, Lily arrived at her grandmother's house and knocked on the door. She said, "Hello, Grandma. It's Lily." The wolf growled, saying, "Come in, my dear." Lily opened the door but gasped and said, "Oh, Grandma, how big your ears are." The wolf growled, saying, "My ears are big to hear you well." Lily continued, "And, oh, Grandma, how big your eyes are." The wolf growled, saying, "My eyes are big to see you well." Lily added, "And, oh, Grandma, how big your teeth are." The wolf growled, saying, "My teeth are big to eat you." But as he leapt from the bed, the grandmother's cap flipped over his head and covered his eyes. The grandmother whispered, saying, "Hurry, my dear, come hide here." Lily pulled herself beside her under the bed. At that moment, a woodcutter passed by the grandmother's house. He heard growling and howling and rushed inside. With a single swing of his axe, the big wicked wolf was killed. The woodcutter looked around, but couldn't hear a sound or see anyone. Then, Lily saw a snake crawling out from under the bed, followed by her grandmother. Lily said, "My mother was right. I will never stop on the way through the forest from now on."